Hi guys, welcome to my video. Thank you for watching as always. I promised you guys a video tonight and a tarot reading, and by God, I'm going to do it. So, tonight we are going to choose from one of three piles. We have our red stone, red tiger's eye, our white stone, opalite, and our blue and white stone, sodalite. So we have red, white, and blue. 4th of July. Okay. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to look at these three piles, and I'm going to give you a minute, and I want you to choose pile 1, red, pile 2, white, white opalite, and pile 3, blue sodalite. So take a minute. I want you to concentrate on your question or questions, and I want you to choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And then we're going to do your reading from there. Okay, so let's get started with pile 1. Okay, for pile 1 we have a red tiger's eye. It's a beautiful stone. Okay. And I will be working with pile 1 with Mystic Tarot. So, guys, I want you to think about your question. I want you to think about what's ailing you, what's bothering you. Think about it, guys. This is only going to apply to some of you. Pile 1, what do you want to tell me? Please, my guides, my spirits, tell me and use me as a channel to give the messages that I need to give, receive the messages that I need to receive. There's 2. Okay, we have a fairly decent size, excuse me, set of cards here. We're looking at pretty decent size set. Okay, so let's flip them over and see what they have to say. 2 knights. 4th of July. What questions do you guys have that we're going to be getting answers to? Okay. Okay, guys. So recently, meaning lately, there's been some indecision on a love matter. There's somebody is losing hope in their lover or their love interest. One minute they feel like they were meant to be together, they fit, everything was perfect. It was a major feeling. Somebody felt like one of you guys or some of you guys are feeling as though you had the right one in your grasp and either lost them, or you're not quite certain if you made the right decision. And it's been eating at you lately. Right now it's showing me that you are not dating anymore. You are currently single and taking time to yourself to try to establish balance. Kind of keeping at a distance. It's a major time in your life where you really need to think about the days moving forward and what you want to do as far as your love life goes. Your emotions are kind of at their peak right now. Okay? It shows that you're thinking about taking a little off time from work. Taking some time off of work to get away from the whole scene. Because this whole scene is, for you, it almost feels like a death. It's very, very emotional for you right now. You're not sure what to do, so you feel like you just need to walk away from everything for a little while and kind of just stay clear of everybody. It's like you don't even want to be around friends right now. You just want to be around family and rest and relax. Now, the other thing I'm seeing, pile one, is you feel like if you keep yourself busy, you're able to keep your mind off of the things that are really bothering you. When you take your downtime and you go away, there's going to be a great big change. The distance is going to be good for you and your partner, you and your potential partner that you thought may be a soulmate. Distance is going to be good for you. You may still see each other on the weekends or once in a while. But it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good change. This person is going to have a hard time being away from you. So you're going to be showing them how independent you are and you can be. Okay? You're definitely going away somewhere on vacation. You are going to meet a lighter-haired spouse, or we'll just say person, because this could be a girl or a guy. You're going to be meeting somebody who's very in touch with their emotions. Lighter hair, sandy blonde, blue or green eyes. Very in touch with their emotions, their feelings. And when you meet them, they're going to change something for you. Now, I'm not really getting a clear answer if this other person, I believe that this other person is going to be almost waiting for you. They're going to be like really upset that you're gone. It's going to like make their world come crashing down because they didn't expect it out of you. And this other person that you meet and speak to is going to be more understanding. It's going to keep your mind off of things. all in all, I do think there is a potential for you getting back together with this person that you thought was you were meant to be with. I do think that they're going to stick around because they're going to realize that without you, they don't feel complete. So I do believe that you are going to wind up back with them. But in the meantime, somebody's going to occupy your time for a little while. Kind of be a shoulder for you to cry on. You're not going to be working a lot. Not right now. This is going to be a very deep, emotional, and kind of like a time of rest for you. You're going to take time off for certain. Excuse me. You're going somewhere over water or near water. You may be staying in a beach house or a cabin by a lake. Could also be a camping trip, but it's definitely near a lake or an ocean or bay or some kind of water. Take that time to contemplate your feelings and decide if this is what you really want. Think about the future. Things are not always as they seem. The things that are going on right now are circumstantial, but the most important thing right now is you to take time to yourself and really contemplate how your future is going to play out, and think about the choices that you have in front of you before you jump, before you leap, and make a final decision. Okay, guys, that is it for pile 1. That seemed to have to do with a love choice or a love decision. So pile 1. Pile 2 was the white opalite. Okay. And for pile 2, I will be using the Cosmic Tarot. We already got a dropper. These guys were this way. So, right now, guys, I want you to think about your question. You already picked your pile 2, but what I want you to do is I still want you to freshen up your question in your mind. I want you to think about it. A couple cards fell out already. Actually, I'm just going to work them back in because I didn't give you a chance to really freshen things up in your mind. I want you to think about your question, pile 2. Whoever chose the opalite stone, pay attention because this applies to you. So if you're watching the whole video and you know you chose pile 2, pay close attention now because it's your turn. Whoops. And we're going to find out the answers to what's burning on your mind right now. Somebody right now is thinking about karma. They're thinking about a new beginning. They're thinking about somebody getting what they deserve. There's somebody messing with you right now. This is somebody that's really, really pissed you off to no end, or upset you in some way or another, and you've been thinking about you want them to get their karma. And is their world going to change for them, I'm getting. Like, you're wondering, is this person's world going to change? Are they going to get what's owed to them, what they deserve for the pain and hurt that they've hurt, the pain and hurt that they've inflicted on you, and probably others as well. Okay, so we're going to go with these first couple cards here, and I'm going to tell you what it is exactly that I see so far about the situation. So recently somebody has really done you in. Some way, some form, they've done you in. It's looking like it was somebody that had to do with work, or It was either a work situation, a group situation, a community situation, something where there is money involved, like a job, but it's something in a group setting. Okay, it's showing me a group setting, people grouped together. It's saying you feel left out, you feel alone, you feel kind of like on the outskirts of town, like everybody's looking at you like you don't belong, or at least that's how you feel. However, it's saying you need to adopt a more intellectual point of view. It says that these things will happen. These down points will happen, and what goes around comes around. So if you're in the right and you haven't done anything to deserve this situation, and someone is picking on you or making you feel less than what you are, it says that time is moving. It's constantly moving. And when you've done things to hurt people or you've wronged people, it's going to circle back around. It's saying the clock is ticking, time is moving, and what that means for me is things are moving. They're moving at their pace, not the pace you want it to. It's going to happen, but it's going to take some time. Right now you're going to feel alone, and you are going to feel a little bit of sadness and a little left out and a little on the outskirts. But have no fear, because you're going to gain the courage soon to be able to speak up for yourself. And you're going to get the upper hand, and you may have some help from others who are friends of yours. Okay. There's something going on in a group setting, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with work or something like a job. People make you feel like you don't belong. Hold to you. You're very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. You don't know whether to be sad or pissed off. Somebody's going to have to start over. It says the beginning, something is beginning. The clock is ticking, something is beginning to, a light is being shown on a nasty situation, on a nasty person. They're not getting away with it. I'm getting they're not getting away with it. Okay. The group setting that I spoke about, they're going to stick up for you. You have friends that are going to stick up for you. So let me tell you what's going on here. You're really upset and frustrated about a situation that I believe has to do with work. Okay? Like I said, guys, this reading isn't for everyone. So there's a situation with work that shows me that work or group setting, like I said, it could be community, could be a coven, it could be any type of gathering. It shows that there's somebody who has been giving you a really hard time, and they've made you rethink your path. You're actually questioning not your values, but you're questioning your self-worth. You're questioning what it is that you have to offer the world that's special now, where before You felt like you were able to work what you needed to work and get what you needed to get out of it, and you felt good about yourself and about everything that you did. Now you're beginning to question it. Something has made you take a step back. So you were beginning to feel comfortable, and poof, you got the carpet ripped out from underneath you. Now, there is a group of people or friends, co-workers, that actually care about you very much, and they want to help you. Okay? And although you feel like you're alone, and you have friends there for you that want to help you, but there are those that you feel did not stand up for you, did not help you, and you feel very heartbroken over that. People that you depended on, that you thought were going to be by your side through it, did not show you what you expected to see out of them. And, you know, they say, it's just like the saying, when you're at your worst, that's when you find out who your true friends are. Well, that's how you feel. But here's the good news, Pile 2. Here's the good news. Because you have people looking out for you, you begin to grow this courage, this way of speaking that you defend yourself, but you begin to learn how to speak the language that puts you at the top. You're going to get your heart's desire, which means what you want to get out of this situation is going to come to you. So say you're in a shitty situation at work, and there's people making you feel like crap, and you can't get it together. You got to get away for a little bit, or kind of put your mind at ease by talking to people about it. These friends are going to want to help you because they saw what happened or heard what happened. They're disgusted, and there are going to be some that didn't stand there next to you like you expected, and you're not going to forget that. Excuse me. The rest you're going to remember who were there for you. And in the meanwhile, good things are going to come out of this because you're going to make some new friends. You're going to get closer with the ones you do have, and you're going to weed out the ones that were wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay, so that is all for Pile 2. So Pile 2, you got some good friends. You have some good friends that love and care about you, and the situation's going to turn around for you. So have no fear. Okay. Pile 3, those of you that chose blue, this sodalite stone. Excuse me. These allergies are really friggin' ridiculous between the rain and the heat. This is the Arcanum or Arcanum Tarot. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is I want you to think about your question. Let me keep all the cards in. I want you to really think about your question, Pile 3, although you have already considered which pile you would choose, and you probably already asked the question in your mind. I want you to freshen up, ask it again. Whew, you guys are, excuse me, you guys are thinking quick tonight. I wound up doing this a lot later than I wanted because I still had things to do. I was a busy bee all day on 4th of July. Oh, mama. What do you guys want to ask? Ooh. Sting. I felt the sting. Alright, guys. Wow. That's just a bit too frickin' manner. Alright, one more card. You guys are thinking quick tonight because these cards are popping out like it's nobody's business. Alright. Okay, so let's get to the story. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on, pile 3, and let's see what you asked, and let's see what it says. Recently, you got some bad news about money. There's a money situation that flunked. It just went down the tubes. Piece of property that didn't materialize, a house that you wanted to rent, something financially, maybe you lost a business deal, something has gone down the tubes financially, something that you had high hopes for. It's a big plunge for a decent amount of money or a decent piece of property. It says you dodged a bullet. It absolutely says you dodged a bullet. So what it's showing me is in the future you are going to see that a money situation that looked like it was going to be was the beginning of a good deal. It was the beginning of a really good sounding proposition, a great sounding deal or job or something that you thought was going to pick you up and kind of hold you up and make your financial situation perfect. There was some deception behind that, and it was major. There are a lot of things wrong with this situation, so you dodged a bullet. So congratulations, because that is good news. Although it says it may feel like you wish it didn't happen, you wish you didn't get the bad news, there was a reason for it. This situation was not going good. It was not going in a good direction. There's going to be a lot of letdowns. You're not the only one. You're not the only one this is happening to. It would have been a situation where you would have been controlled by something or someone. And it's showing me it's close to home somehow. It probably affects your home, obviously, because it's finances. It says you're not going to go too much further away from home, but you are going to be working with people that you're close to. Either people you already know, like friends, or family. There's going to be another reason to celebrate. There's going to be more work because of this loss of position. It's actually showing me you're going to you're going to hold a different promotional situation here. So you might become a manager at a different company, or you're going to rank up there at a different place with a different setting. It's going to be hot where this place is at. It's going to be very humid, very hot. It says that sometimes the weather is kind of like fall, or it's very, very hot. It says that you're going to land where you're closest to friends or family, and that's where you're going to stay. I have a feeling this is going to be closer to home for you. You're going to be overjoyed with emotion. It says overjoyed, like you may cry when you find out that there was a reason for the other thing to go down the tubes. Whatever it was, it went down the tubes for a reason. So you need to understand that. You need to understand that what they're saying right now is that what happened to you is going to be beneficial to you in the long run. Okay? Saying that this puts you on the top of the pedestal. It says you're on fire. So it says you are almost multitasking when this comes about. It's like you're doing this, but you're over here doing that. You're taking the job on of a manager. Oops, sorry guys. You're taking on something very important. It's going to be a big role for you. So congratulations. Okay guys, that is it for my reading tonight. Stay tuned and I will have more videos to come. I hope that this reading helped you guys. Good luck to all of those that resonated with this reading, and if it didn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. Maybe my next one will. Okay, thank you guys and have a good night.